Hello and welcome. My name is Lauren, and today I will be guiding you through a yoga practice to help you to ground down, rest, restore, and release. We'll begin our practice today as low to the ground as possible, so we'll lay down on our back. Option to bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, in a reclined bound angle pose to release the hips while we meditate. Today's yoga practice can be done either on the mat or you can do it in bed just before falling asleep. Wherever you are today, close your eyes and take a deep breath in, feeling the air fill your lungs. And as you exhale, let go of any tension or stress you may be holding on to. Feel the weight of your body pressing down into the ground beneath you, anchoring you to the earth. With each breath, imagine roots growing from your body, reaching down into the earth, connecting you to its stability and strength. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, grounding and nurturing you. As you continue to breathe deeply, allow yourself to release any worries or distractions, letting them dissolve away with each exhale. Now bring your awareness to the present moment, focusing on the sensations in your body and the rhythm of your breath. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort, and with each breath, imagine them melting away, leaving you feeling relaxed and at peace. Take a moment to appreciate the stillness and tranquility within you. Allow yourself to rest in this peaceful state for a few more breaths, soaking in the calm energy that surrounds you. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, and let's carry this sense of groundedness and peace into our practice today. Gently bring the knees back to neutral, feet flat on the floor, and we'll windshield wipers the legs from left to right. Come to stillness, and keeping the right sole of the foot on the ground, pick up the left foot, bringing it into a figure 4, pressing the knee away from you. Option to stay here or clasp the hands behind the right thigh, pulling the right leg in towards your chest, continuing to bring the left knee away from you in a reclined pigeon pose. Release both feet back down to the ground, and we'll repeat that on the other side. This time, keep the left sole of the foot planted on the earth and bring the right leg into a figure 4, pushing the right knee away from you. And again, option to stay here, or you can clasp the hands behind the left leg, pulling it in towards you for a reclined pigeon pose. Release both feet back down to the earth, and option for a quick windshield wiper here to release any tension you might be holding in your hips. Return to center, and let's lengthen the legs out long. Keeping the right leg straight, bend the left knee, placing the sole of the foot on the inside of the right calf or the inside of the right thigh for a reclined tree pose, relaxing that left knee towards the earth. Bring the left knee in towards the chest and reach for the big toe or the ankle or the thigh for a half happy baby. Now bring the right hand outside of the left leg and guide it across your body into a supine twist. Option to keep the arms in cactus or lengthened out to the sides. Gaze can be upwards or in the opposite direction to the leg that came across. Keep both shoulder blades pressing down into the earth. Now keeping that left leg where it is, let's roll over onto our belly into a half frog. Overlap your hands to make a pillow, and either the forehead can rest on the hands or you can turn your head to either side. Roll over onto your back, extending both legs, and we'll repeat everything on the other side. Bend the right knee and bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left calf or thigh for a reclined tree pose. Option to allow the right knee to gently fall towards the earth or to put a pillow or blanket under the right knee for support. Bring the right knee in towards the chest and reach for the big toe, the calf, or the inside of the right thigh. Half happy baby pose. Use the left hand to guide the right leg across the body into a supine twist. Option to keep the arms in cactus or out wide, gaze towards the ceiling or in opposition to the leg that crossed over. Keep the shoulder blades melting into the earth. Keeping the right leg as it is, roll over onto your belly into a half frog, using your hands as a pillow. Bring the palms of both hands to the earth and press up and back into a child's pose, knees out wide, toes touching. Extend your arms out in front of you and feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the earth. Bring yourself up to a tabletop position. Option to stay here or tuck the toes, lifting the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Wherever you are, lift the left leg up and back and bring that leg forward into a pigeon pose. The more parallel your shin is to the front edge of the mat, the deeper the stretch will be. You can gently adjust your shin with your hands to make it more comfortable. Right leg stays straight, gently pressing the top of the right foot into the mat. Hips squared towards the front of the mat. Option to stay with the torso lifted, chest open, and shoulders down. Or option to come to the forearms, or with the arms extended in front, sinking into the ground. Do whatever feels best or wherever you feel the better stretch. For me personally, I feel a much juicier stretch when I stay with the torso lifted. I actually ended up having to edit about 2 to 3 minutes of this out of the video because it was just feeling so good. I wanted to stay here forever. When you're ready, push through the hands back into a tabletop or downward dog. Extend the right leg up and back, and we'll bring that right leg into our pigeon pose. Again, you can use the hands to gently adjust the shin so you feel comfortable but still feel a little bit of a stretch. Left leg extended back, top of the left foot pressing into the mat, keeping the hips both facing the front of the mat. And again, option to stay elevated or to lower onto the forearms or extend those arms forward. For not necessarily a deeper stretch, but a different stretch. Do whatever feels yummy to you right now. Shift all the weight to one side, coming to a seat, and swing both legs in front of you. Bring the legs out wide, preparing for a wide-legged seated forward fold. Sitting up nice and tall, extend the spine through the crown of the head, hinge at the hips to reach forward. You can bring the hands under the thighs or calves for some extra support. But the goal right now is to keep the spine lengthened. And then on an exhale, let it all go, reach the arms forward and relax into this wide-legged forward fold. On an inhale, bring the torso back up, spine long, and we'll bring the soles of the feet to touch in a seated bound angle pose. Adjust your sit bones so that you can find length in the spine. Allow the knees to fall gently to the sides. Perhaps you notice a difference from when we started. And while we're here, why not indulge in a little foot massage to show some love to our feet? Option to stay here or find length in the spine and fold forward. Let's all meet sitting up nice and tall. As we head into cow face pose or Gomukhasana, I'll give you 3 options. You can either sit in an easy seated pose, or stacking one leg over the other in a fire log pose, or stacking one knee over the other in our cow face pose. Wherever you are today, keep breathing deep and grounding the hips towards the earth. Option to stay here or to fold over the legs. We'll all meet sitting with spine tall. To reach the full expression of this cow face pose, bend the left elbow and place the palm on your lower back. Then lift the right arm up, bending the elbow, and place the palm of the right hand on the top of your spine. If possible, reach both hands towards each other and hook your fingers together. Option to use a strap or a towel, or I've actually been using my braid if the hands don't touch. Sit up nice and tall, keeping the lower ribs knitted in so they don't fall forward. Keep length in your spine and draw the shoulders away from the ears. Release the bind and we'll switch our legs. Again, we have 3 options: easy seated pose, fire log pose, or cow face pose. Wherever you are today, find length in the spine, keeping the shoulders melting down the back, and option to fold forward if it feels good. Find that length in the spine again, bringing the right arm behind, placing that hand on the lower back. Left arm comes up and over, placing the palm on the upper back, and hopefully linking the fingers together or using a prop to help. There is a tendency to drop the chest as you feel that stretch in the tricep, so try to keep that chest lifted, shoulders down, abs engaged. Release the bind and we'll make our way to lying down on our back. Use these last few moments of our practice to do what feels nourishing to your body right now. Option to give your legs one last windshield wiper here to release any remaining tension in the hips or lower back. Also, option to bring the feet out wide and knock the knees in together. Constructive rest pose. This pose is going to feel really good, especially if you have your feet turned out all day as I do. This gets the hips internally rotating versus externally rotating for that nice counter stretch. Option to stay here or bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, to return where we started in a reclined bound angle pose. Also option to lengthen the legs out long, preparing for Shavasana, corpse pose, final resting pose. Preparing to take on the day, or to rest for the evening, or to have a wonderful night's sleep. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with air. As you exhale, feel your body sinking into the ground beneath you. Allow yourself to fully surrender to gravity, letting go of any tension or resistance in your body. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, grounding and comforting you. With each breath, imagine yourself becoming heavier and more deeply rooted to the earth, like a tree with strong roots growing deep into the ground. Let go of any thoughts or distractions and simply focus on the sensation of your breath moving in and out of your body. This is where I will leave you today. I hope this practice served you. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. Please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below how this practice felt for you today. Subscribe to join us as we work on every aspect of our life through the Zodiac seasons, so that by the end of the astrological year, we will have made improvement in every area of our life. I love you so much. Until next time, namaste.